Forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously.
Hi everybody, my name is Megatrex. I'm playing some Genshin today. So 4.0 just came out, bunch of new
Let the
events,
magic begin!
Oh, cool. We get a free Lynette. Cool. Cool. I don't know how we get this. I don't know how we have to do it, but awesome. We do get a free Lynette. It's a free Animo character, so that's kind of cool. Hope she's good. I hope she's good. Oh yeah, we need to test out the new characters, new stuff, new bosses. Love to see it.
Let the magic begin!
Oh, I just get the free character. Okay, sweet.
Let the magic begin!
Didn't expect that. Alright. Let's check out the new
Once,
battle pass. Now,
there was a glorious
apparently there's
kingdom.
some new weapons on this, so I'm actually really excited to see some of these new... Okay, yeah, here we go. Alright, so first off we have Wolf Fang. Crit rate. Okay, so more crit rate weapons. Love to see it. We needed more of these. Damage dealt by elemental skill and elemental burst is increased by 16%. When an elemental skill hits an opponent, its crit rate will be increased by 2%. When an elemental burst hits an opponent, its crit rate will be increased by 2%. Both of these effects last 10 seconds separately, having 4 stacks max, and can be triggered once every 0.1 second. Okay, alright. I still like the black sword better. Okay, but let's see. Talking Stick, which I just, out of all the names that could have been, Talking Stick, I wish it could have been better. Maybe there's a reference to something I don't understand, but okay, let's see what it does. So it is a crit rate weapon. Love to see it. Attack will be increased by 16% for 15 seconds after being affected by Pyro. Okay. This effect can be triggered once every 12 seconds. All elemental damage bonus will be increased by 12 seconds for 15 seconds after being affected by Hydro, Cryo, Electro, or Dendro. This effect can be triggered once every 12 seconds. Okay. So its attack will increase if it works with a fire character, or it'll be elemental damage if it is Hydro, Cryo, Electro, or Dendro. So it doesn't work with Geo, and it doesn't work with it doesn't work with Geo, and it doesn't work with Animo. I don't think there's Animo Greatsword user, so that doesn't matter. No, there's Sayu, but I mean, I don't really see putting a crit rate weapon on Sayu. So alright, let's go Sacrificial Jade. When not on the field for more than 5 seconds, max HP will be increased by... All right, thank you everyone. Sorry about the wait. I talking to my roommate, working some stuff out, talking about food, stuff like that. But yeah, let's sacrificial jade crit rate. Always love to see it. When not on the field for more than 5 seconds, max HP will be increased by 32%, and increased elemental mastery will be increased by 40%, or by 40. 40% would be broken. These effects will be cancelled after the player has been on the field for more than 10 seconds. Ooh. Okay, that is really fire. But I cannot think of who it would be good on. Because my first thought is Kokomi, but like Kokomi does not care about crit rate unless you build crit rate Kokomi, and if you do that, mad respect. I can't do that. Um, Max HP. So, I don't know. I have to think about that. But I mean Barbara, that'd be funny. DPS Barbara, let's go! Ultra Biscuit unlocked! Alright, let's see here. Scorn of the Blazing Sun. Okay. Scorn of the Blazing Sun. Such a great name. Why is the Great Sword the talking stick? I just... Okay, whatever. After a charge attack hits an opponent, a Sunfire arrow will descend upon the opponent hit, dealing 60% attack as damage, and applying Heart Seer effect to the opponent damaged by said arrow for 10 seconds. Opponents affected by Heart Seer takes 28% more charge attack damage from the wielder. A Sun Fire arrow can be triggered once every 10 seconds. Okay, so this is actually a really good weapon for like main character that pops in my head is Ganyu. Uh I guess like it could be really good for Ganyu. Its crit rate, it it'll give her extra damage, stuff like that. Um I'm not sure bow characters that use charge attacks. Um I guess it could be good for like Yoimiya if you build a charged attack Yoimiya, because she gets that extra like firework effect where she fires the other three things. So maybe that, but I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, but maybe like I mean obviously they have plenty of new characters coming out with a new 4.0, so we'll have to see. Ballad of the Fjords. Big fan of the name. A big fan of this weapon. Just the design alone, I really enjoy it. When there are at least 3 different elemental types in your party, increase elemental mastery. Okay, this I really like this. I don't know who I'm gonna put it on because crit rate weapon screams DPS. Um, but but 3 different elements on a team is not hard. Very easy for most teams. And unless you're going for like a double double or like a trio single, but generally having 3 different elements not that hard. And then just 120 EM, just like no conditions need to be met other than having 3 different types in your party. Here's 120 elements mastery. I love it. I love it so much. It's a solid looking weapon too. Such a good weapon. Alright, let's see if anything's different here. Looks like pretty standard stuff. Okay, yeah, everything's pretty standard. Okay. I have my friend messaging me right now. I'm sorry, friend. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this is probably gonna telling me that I have new things to go do, which is true, but I'm worried about that right now. Oh yes. I do have this new person that I have not seen. Okay, she's a sword character, okay. So for now, I don't know what she is, so I'm just gonna put something that looks good on her. Sacrificial sword looks good on her, so we're gonna put that on her. I don't. Not gonna give her artifacts. She's a cat-like character, obviously with the ears. Okay, those I think are her. I can't tell if those are her ears, actual ears, or if they're like ka-chings, where they're just design-wise.
Tea is ready. Now it's time for a short rest.
Cool. Alright, let's see what she says on my
Happy
birthday.
birthday. Let me give you this card. It's not a greeting card, so of course nothing's written on it. Write down what kind of present you want, place it in my hat, and no matter what it might be, you'll get it.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. I am actually really excited to hopefully start playing more Genshin. I stopped playing it for a while because I stopped talking to a good friend of mine. I messed up, and I accept it as it is. But I am definitely excited about playing this game more often. I do miss it. I'm currently going through some urges not to play the game because burnout. But yeah, so I'm not gonna pull on the weapon banner. I like it, but like I don't need the stuff. I have one 10 pool. Let's see what we can do. Okay, purple. Let's see if I get a constellation or if I get a weapon. Oh, I actually got a constellation for the new girl. Awesome. Always happy to see cons for a new character. Sweet. Okay. Man, I'm just gonna save up a little bit right now. Let's go ahead and okay, now before I try to like actually test these characters out, or no, before I like read any of their effects or stuff, let's actually like let's go try them out. Let's see how they play. So first off, I'm gonna say I don't know if this is a guy or a girl or something else, but oh, it's a dude. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, okay. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Okay, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. This is pretty cool. Very, very hat showman-like.
Now disappear.
Okay, he does not imbue his weapon.
Here comes the finale.
Holy crap, that's cool.
And voila! A round of applause.
Stand with me!
Ha! Teamwork is strength.
You're toast!
Now disappear. Here comes the finale.
Okay, this guy was really, really fun. He was straight off of the norm, like completely different from what I'm used to playing. And I think if I pull him, I think he'd be fun to build, just to see how he, just to get more how he works and stuff like that. I'm not gonna be pulling majorly on any characters. I'm definitely not spending any money right now. But no, he was fun. If I get him, I get him. If I don't, I don't. But that was fun. I actually did enjoy that. Elon I can do later. I have Elon. Alright, let's try out this new character. I have her at C1, so... Okay. No, she's an animo character. What came from behind me? I need this thing to recharge so I can look.
Over here.
Okay, there was something that definitely came up behind me, but I will look at that later.
No, my sword! Rain outlines your...
Booba, get them! Surprise! Chip on them! Cue the spotlight!
Okay.
By royal decree, Shipana, be amazed!
Okay, she kind of reminds me of Sai. She doesn't obviously roll around, so I need to look at her kit to see what she wants. Because obviously she wants energy, but like... Okay. Talents, here we go. Flicks her mantle, when it hits an opponent, it will restore Lynette's HP based on her max HP, and in 4 seconds afterwards, she will lose a certain amount of HP per second. Based on whether you press or hold the ability, she will Enigma thrust differently. She will swiftly use it, and will enter a high-speed, pilfering shadow state and allow shadow signs to a nearby opponent. You control her movement directions during this state. You can end it prematurely by using the skill again. When the skill is high state ends, then it will unleash her Enigma Thrust. If there is an opponent with Shadow Sign applied to their nearby, let it will approach them in a flash before using Enigma Thrust. The maximum of one opponent can be Shadow Signed at one time. When your opponent gets too far, Lynette, the Shadow Sign will be cancelled. At certain intervals, Lynette will unleash a single. Okay, so it does. So it gets some HP scaling, so that's good to know. Alright. Lynette raises her mantle high, dealing AoE damage using sleight of hand to make a giant Bogglecat box appear. Bogglecat box. Taunts nearby opponents, attracting their attacks. Okay. Deals animal damage to nearby opponents at intervals. Okay. When the Bogglecat comes into contact with Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro, it will gain the corresponding element, and additionally fire vivid shots that will deal damage to opponent. That element as at intervals. Elemental absorption of this kind will occur once during the... Okay, so it'll only absorb one element. Okay. Within 10 seconds of using Magic Trick, Astonish, Swift. When there are 1, 2, 3, 4 elemental types in the party, all party members attacks. Holy crap! That's nice. Now, is it Kazuha nice? I don't think so, but like, giving, like, even at 3, like a 16% attack boosting the entire team, that's really nice. After the Bogglecat summoned by Magic Trick Astonishing Shift performs elemental conversion, Lynette's elemental burst will deal 15% more damage. This effect will persist until the Bogglecat duration ends. Okay, so her ult just gets stronger. Shows the location of nearby recovery orbs on the minimap. The aquatic stamina and HP gained from touching orbs will increase by 25%. Okay, so looks like new stuff for Fontaine. Yep. So, Fontaine. I wish they would, like, connect things easier. Oh, I started something. If you don't want spoilers, I do apologize. I didn't mean to jump to a cutscene. Oh, sweet. So Fontaine lies before us. What do y'all think? You think we'll make this? I think we'll make it. I hope we do. Oh, it's gonna be bloody close. That's what it's gonna be. I think we'll make it though. I think it'll be just barely. Yep, we're gonna make it. For sure we're gonna make it. Yep. We definitely made it. Alright, we are in Fontaine. Or right outside Fontaine now. Well, don't dive. Elevator time. Elevator time. We are elevator. Boom. Oh! I completely forgot. So I saw this earlier. I really, really like this new effect. So I think I have a party with the Traveler. I might not because Nahida is just amazing. Okay, no, I don't currently have one. I don't have two teams of child. What the heck? Okay, sorry, Nahida. You're gonna have to come out of this team.
Just what will we come across this time?
Whoa, that's so fudging cool. Oh my god. So cool looking. It's times like this that reminds me why I like this game. And then they remind me that, you know, oh god, Yoimiya. Oh, such a fantastic game. Okay, where's the Traveler? Oh, I already have it unlocked. Okay, cool. Alright. So right now oh, I forgot to switch teams. My apologies. I'm gonna stop the broadcast soon. Resonate with Hydro. Alright, we now have Hydro Traveler. Which means they have HP scaling now. Some. Oh, before I forget, something I keep forgetting to do. Oh, she levels with anima damage.
My
Interesting.
perception has been heightened.
I didn't expect that. Standard banner wish, go! I didn't expect anything, so. Actually, though, I think I have a guaranteed purple here. There's a purple. A stringless! Cool. I know the stringless is really good. I'm aware the stringless is really good. But you have to understand, when I first started playing this game, I was pulling stringlesses left and right. Now, I haven't pulled a stringless in a while, so it actually is kind of cool to see one. But, like, sometimes you just don't want to see it. The weapon that really curses me, though, to be honest, is the Lion's Roar. And I just, other than, like, Ka-ching, I can't think of any, like, characters to actually use it on. So, oh wow, that's adorable.
That makes sense.
I'm not going to be on here too much longer. I'm actually really, really tired. But I do want to, like, show y'all some of my better built characters. Just in case anyone does watch this, I can, you know, flex a little bit. I used to have Dea built. She obviously is not built anymore. I took some stuff away from her. I have her triple crowned. That's how much I wanted her to be good. I do plan on, like, rebuilding her at some point. It's just not gonna happen right now. Raiden Shogun probably needs to be rebuilt. 51 over 149, 243 energy recharge. I wish that was a little higher. but she's alright. Yai Miko, one of by far my favorite characters. I just love her personality. 250 253 elemental mastery, 53 over 222 crit damage. I wish the crit rate was a little higher. I wish the energy recharge was a little higher, but overall very happy with it. I have my Zhongli, 33,000 HP when he's just by himself. He does have an R5 deathmatch on, 5-piece tenacity of the Millilith. He's sitting at 72,176, so I'm really happy with him. I have him at 610.9. I do probably plan on getting Planetfall 210 at some point. I'm just not worried about it right now. I'm really happy with how he's built, and I don't feel it necessary to work on him, but as of right now, he's good. I might get Planetfall to 10 at some point, but until then. Scaramouche 999. I really like playing. Very, very fun character to play with. 2-piece Gilded, 2-piece Viridescent for the Elements of Mastery and that Animo. I did actually pull Lost Prayers of Sacred Wind for him a little after I had pulled him, and I was so happy that I had gotten a 5-star weapon that I could put on him. So that was really, really nice. He's also like one of my better built characters. He's at 68 over 196. So I wish I can get that to 200 just for pretty number wise, but I am very happy with it. With 2,106 attack. Very happy with how he came out. I named my Kairos because I was curious about it, because I know there's a god of Inazuma and a god of Mondstadt. I think it was a god of time. I haven't thought about it in a while, but their name was Kairos, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna name him Kairos, because Animo, like Mondstadt, and he's from Inazuma. Even though everything happened in Sumeru, I just thought it would be neat.
Relax.
It's only like deity name that we know other than like the Archons, so you don't hear about anything out other than the Archons very often, so I thought it'd be cool. Speaking of Archons, here's Venti. Venti is by far one of my favorite characters. Say about what you will. I have his weapon. Yeah, it's only refinement 1, but I do really enjoy his weapon. And then 4-piece Viridescent. I don't have any cons for him. I wish I did, but I don't. 9, 9, 10. Because, of course, one of my favorite characters. I wish his EM was higher. I wish his crit damage was higher, but I mean that 211 energy recharge is really nice, and he can really shred through teams. Jean, I really like Jean. She's really cool, but like I need to work on her. She's not wearing full artifact set right now. I have her at C4, so take that as you will. 6-6. Technically 7. Eula. I recently got Eula. I was really happy she came back out. I gave her my weapon that was on Dea. Yes, I did actually pull Dea's weapon. But I was like, you know what? This would work good on Eula. Why not? So I put it on Eula. 4-piece Fell Flame. No cons. 888 for now. 73 over 208. Really happy with those numbers. I wish the attack was higher, but you take what you can get. Ganyu, one of my main characters for the longest time. 2,000 attack, 329 EM. I have the Amos bow, which was the main reason I actually pulled for Ganyu in the first place. It's because I pulled the Amos bow and I was like, I really want this to put on somebody. And Ganyu came out. I got Ganyu. Was really happy about it. Wanderer's Troop 4-piece. Just solid. No cons. 988. At some point, I may put her to 10-10-10. But as of right now, I'm happy with where she's at. 48 over 225. I thought her crit rate was a little higher, but it's okay. And she does have that cryo cup. Ayaka, I actually do have my Ayaka built. I forgot that I had actually rebuilt her. I had stopped playing Ayaka for a while because I used to play with some guys, and he was a he sent for Ayaka really hard, and so whenever we were playing in the same world, I couldn't play with her. So most of the time it was like, well, it's better just not to have my Ayaka built. So, but eventually I did build my Ayaka. She's just so good not to build. 4-piece cryo, Blizzard Strayer, really great set. I don't have any cons for her. 888, solid, just a solid, like, if you're thinking about getting into Genshin, and you're like, well, what should I get my characters up to? 888 is where it starts to get expensive. After that, like 9s and 10s. 10s require crowns, which you can only get from major events, and 9s are just generally expensive. So, yeah. If you can get them to 8, I suggest 8. Or if it's skilled like the character never uses, then don't worry about it all that much. You might have saw in my Zhongli that I don't actually run more than like his main attack is 6 because his main attack doesn't need to be higher than that. I'd never use him for his normal attacks. Ka-ching! Also one of my favorite characters. She has the Freedom Sworn on her. It is not very good on her. I don't like it on her. I just have it on her as of right now. Yes, I know this is Kazuha's weapon, but every time Kazuha comes out, I cannot get him. So I am Kazuha-less, unfortunately. She does have 4-piece Thundering Fury, and she's sitting at 55 over 166. And her initial is 122. Her EM is 385, which, it's good. Nahida, she is awesome. Wandering Everstar, which is a Battle Pass exclusive, not a Battle Pass, a Weapon Banner exclusive weapon. I was really happy I got some. I gave her to her. So her EM actually gives my entire party an attack buff, so it just makes her even better. 2-piece Gilded, 2-piece Wanderer's Troop. Basically just stack as much EM as you could on her. She's sitting at 1,114 elements of mastery. Really happy about that. Yeah, her crit rate and crit damage are really low, but she's not meant there to crit. She's not meant to do damage. She's meant to be just giving my team EM and just destroying things the way she does. Tanara used to be built, is not built anymore. Stringless is his weapon, R5. I took some of his artifacts away from him, gave him different artifacts, took those away from him. Don't have any cons for him. He's at 888. I did used to use him for a while. I pulled him a year ago whenever Sumeru came out, and I played him quite often. He was my first intro character. I didn't care for Kale. I did like the Traveler, but I didn't care for Kale, so I got Tanari. I really enjoy Tanari. I do like the new voice actor change. It took me a minute to adjust to it, but I do actually really enjoy it. It's a good character. And I'm happy that he's a free character now for people that can pull him. Great, I hope that you like him if you play him. Nilou. Okay, Nilou is my favorite female character as it is. She's adorable. Okay, and that might upset some people, and I'm sorry. I actually pulled this weapon just for her. I know it's not her weapon, but it's a damn good weapon for her. Primordial Jade Cutter, awesome weapon, more HP. She doesn't really need the crit rate, but she just slaps. 2-piece Heart of Depth, 2-piece Tenacity for just that little bit of HP. She actually has an HP cup on her. you can start seeing like some of the artifacts I have on her. This isn't great, but you know that EM is really nice to have on her. Um, some crit stats, EM, bunch of crit stats, HP, and then an HP timepiece, obviously, with way too much defense percent. I just noticed that, but, oh, actually, I can drop her crit damage a little bit. Give her more HP. Actually, she's fine. When she's on a team with another Hydro character, she has over 50,000 HP, which is what you really want her at. She's sitting at 88, 187. I really like those numbers. I know that she can't crit with Bloom yet, but I do plan on trying to get the cons at some point for her to be able to. I don't have any cons for her right now. She is at 10, 10, 10. I heavily invested into Lilu. I have a whole team based around her. And I like the characters I used with her. Like I do plan on changing them a little bit. Like I do plan on taking Nahida out and putting Baizu in, and then taking Kokomi out and putting Jinshu in. But yeah, great team. Really, I really love Nilou. She's a great character. She's just adorable. But yeah, we'll move on. Mona took me forever to build because she was a really good friend of mine's like main character, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna mess with your girl. But I did eventually decide to build her. I pulled C4 of her. She's my first C4 character. Well, first C4 5-star, and yeah, my build is mainly based off of his 4-piece emblem with the Wind Sith. Just great. 7, 8, 9 is what I have her at. She, because of my C3, she does get that +3 on her ult. But yeah, I see Mona being really good. Like if there's a lot of like transversal on water, her and Ayaka might be really nice to have. Child needs more work. I actually have a Black Cliff weapon on him right now. I do invest in Black Cliff weapons. I do enjoy them. Just having those crit damage weapons can be really nice. Their effects aren't the greatest, but it's okay. I do have a 4-piece Nymph Dream on him. Some of these pieces aren't the greatest, but it's okay. I don't have any cons for him. And 877. Those need to be higher at some point, but I honestly don't use Child that much. He is a really good character. He's really fun. I always like when he jumps into the story. But as of right now, he's at where he's at. Dea, talked about her. Yoimiya, also one of my favorite characters in the game. I have put so much time into Yoimiya. 2200 attack. 52 over 165 with the Pyro Cup. She's wearing an R5 Rust with a 5-piece Shimano Hawa. No cons, 999. No, I have not triple crowned her yet. I do plan on it at some point, but as of right now, no. Oh great. Hu Tao. Hu Tao, unfortunately, I do not have any cons for, and I do not have her C1 or her weapon, so I cannot play her as effectively as some people, but her max HP is really high, especially when she's with 2 water characters. Of course, you put Hu Tao with 2 water characters. And yeah, generally a really fun character. Diluc, the first character that I'm truly mained. I remember when I pulled Diluc at like 7 in the morning, and I did my best not to scream because I was so excited about pulling Diluc. He is still one of my favorite characters. He used to be my icon character for basically since I pulled him, and up until recently I had him as my icon character. But still great. I wish I had the Wolf's Gravestone. I don't though. So he is rocking the Unforged right now. Four-piece Crimson Witch, of course. I have pulled 5 Jeans, 5 Monas. I've pulled a couple of Chi-Chis, but I have not pulled. I pulled my one D-Luke, and the game's like, cool, you got it. Now leave me alone. I ain't giving you more D-Lukes. So, unfortunately, as of right now, I do only have my one D-Luke, but it's whatever. He is Triple Crown. Very first character to Triple Crown. I'm really happy with my D-Luke. Sitting at 2204 attack with 60 over 173. And then he does have a Pyro Cup, so awesome. Ningguang. Another character that I hadn't built for a long time. I do have a R2 Solar Pearl on her. I had planned on getting that higher, but I think I'm gonna probably... I mean, obviously I'm gonna start investing in those new weapons. Now, Ningguang was actually the first character that I ever had C6. In fact, I pulled... I want to say the banner that I first pulled on that had Ningguang on it, and I got her C6. I think I pulled like 10, 11 copies of her. I was really tired of her by the time before I stopped pulling her. Two-piece Glad, two-piece Cricket Petra. As far as I know, that's pretty standard. But yeah, I really do like. She's a really fun character to play as. I don't use her very often, but when I do, she kicks butt, and that's all I can ask. Kuki Shinobu, another character I need to work on. She actually has a Skyward Blade on her. Obviously, you know, reasons I need to work on her. She only has two-piece Gladiator for now. She's R3. But, I'm not gonna say much about Kuki. I used to have her really well built, but, I started pulling other characters that I was using more often, and Kuki kind of just fell on the wayside, unfortunately. I do kind of miss playing Kuki sometimes, but I kind of want to pull more cons for her, so until I do, she's just sitting there. Kaveh. Kaveh was the character that I switched D-Luke off of for him.
Not again.
Reason being is the friend that I used to have that I used to play with all the time actually reminded me of Kaveh and Al-Haytham. He acted more like Al-Haytham and actually pulled Al-Haytham and played with him. I pulled Kaveh, started playing Kaveh. So obviously, because I started playing with this guy so much, obviously I worked on him. So 63 over 182, really happy with those results. He is sitting at the 61.6 Dendro damage. He does have the Black Cliff Slasher, which is not the best weapon for him, but I still really enjoy it. And I also like the contrast, plus he does have like a red cloak and stuff, so really like the weapon design on him. Weapon says Gladiator, Deepwood Memory, so he's got the Dendro damage, he's get the attack bonus. Awesome. Now this hurts. I am missing the 6th constellation for him, and I really, really want it, but unfortunately I just cannot get it right now. So without the bonuses is at 899, so he's really close to getting crowned, as you can see. I just really, 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 really hate hunting for the dust, so I just don't do it. And when I do it, I do it for a different character, because, yeah, but he's really well built. He's actually on one of my favorite teams, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Chi-Chi has been built, unbuilt, built, unbuilt, built, unbuilt, built, unbuilt. She is constantly in the flux. I have pulled 3 of her, so she is at C2. I really like Chi-Chi as a character, but unfortunately she is just not very good. I'm not a big fan of how long her fucking cooldowns are. So unfortunately, in my opinion, she's not just... in most people's opinion, she's just not usable. She is fun to play with sometimes, and I do build her. I just wish when I built her it was less of a joke and more of a serious thing. But as of right now, it is what it is. Yulon is a character I really need to work on because I use her in a lot of teams and she's really good. Sacrificial Bow, R5. Tenacity, Emblem of Severed Fate for the energy recharge and the HP. She does scale off HP, 0, 6, 7, 8. I know I need to work on her. I just haven't yet. Kokomi. Actually really happy with my Kokomi. Thrilling Tales. 4-piece ocean hued clam, so she does those big numbers sometimes. 6, 7, 8 again, so I don't know what's going on with the 6, 7, 8. Noelle was technically the first character I ever made. White Blind. She used to have artifacts on her, obviously, but I long since took them off. I do have her to C5 now. It took so long to get cons for her. And, I almost have her to C6. When I do get her to C6, I probably will celebrate by building her completely. Which is funny because I have Ito, and she doesn't need to be built because I have Ito, but I still will build her just for nostalgia's sake. Sayu. I was so happy when I got C6 Sayu because it gives her that the EM bonus. She does have this weapon. I actually pulled on that banner just for this weapon. It is R3. I'm a big fan of it on her. But yeah, I really like Sayu. I like how she gives you that roll. So she gives you more mobility in the game, which is great because things have been so far apart more recently. So, big fan of Sayu. Chongyun, I tried maining Chongyun for a while. Obviously, he's level 80. Unfortunately, I did eventually put him down. He is C6. 666 is our cons. Beto. Beto is a character that will be built at some point. I think she's a really good character. I have had her built before, but she's just a character that doesn't stay built. Razor. Razor has been built several times and has been unbuilt several times. You'll notice it a lot. I will, as people would say, get a new toy. I will build a character that I'm having a lot of fun with and then end up taking stuff off of them. And then building a new character, so... Candace. Candace is really good. I used to have artifacts on her. I obviously don't anymore. She has a 5-star weapon on her, and I am not using her. So, whatever. Chongyu, or Jinshu, basically a 5-star. Needs to be level 90. Is not level 90. His weapon is not level 90. 5-piece noblesse, or 4-piece noblesse, sorry. Yeah, 4-piece noblesse. He's a great character. Love to see him. C6 still. 666, I need to upgrade those. I don't know what I'm doing now. Barbara, the Biscuit. I've built Biscuit so many times. Just as a joke, she is C6. 666 for cons. She's a good character. Can be.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
When people ever start to actually age in this game, Barbara, maybe you'll grow. Until then, next character. Toma. Very fun character. I really enjoy Toma. I do use them on teams. My favorite team to use them on is actually with Scaramouche. I like popping his ult, using his R2, and then switching to Scaramouche, and he literally, the shield throws fire, and it mixes well with Chongyun. So, no, with Chongyun, sorry, with Scaramouche. So, really big fan. I got him a C6. 566. I don't think he needs to be higher. Definitely can be if I want to get more damage off of him. But in general, very fun character, I would say. Bennett, when I say it took me forever to build Bennett, I mean it took me bloody forever to build Bennett. I did not want to build him. Quill Favonia because it has a really high attack. 4-piece noblesse because of course. I do have him at C6. Because I hate that stupid exclamation point. It's basically the only reason I did it. 466. Bennett does the job done. Do I need to upgrade him? Absolutely. Have I? No. Aloy's level 70. Not gonna talk about Aloy. She sucks. I'm sorry. Whatever. Rosaria, she's a really cool character. I put some investment into her, but that's it. Lisa's a great character. I want to build her more. And I have a C5 Lisa. And once I get her C6, I'm absolutely putting so much time and effort into her. I'm just waiting to get that C6, and then I will absolutely 100% be a Lisa main. I've wanted C6 on her for so long, and I finally almost have her all constellations. Once she has all her cons, then I have no problem triple crowning everything her. So until that point, Mika, I recently got Mika. He's not well built right now. He does have some stuff on him. His energy recharge. He's a good character. I got him for Eula, basically. Kujo Sara, very fun character. I wish I had cons for her, but I cannot pull constellations for her at all. I have only pulled 3 of her, and I have pulled so much on banners that she has been on, but I just cannot pull for her. I just can't get her. I keep telling myself I'll get her when I get constellations, but at this point, I don't know if I will. I just, damn. Kale, they never got Kale past 60. She used to be built because of course she used to be. She was another Denja character for me to put with Tanari. Yanfei I've thought about building a couple of times, but never have. Farazan will be built once I get C6 of her and her energy problems are fixed. I only have C2. I do like her character in the story. I think she's a very funny character. And yes, Layla has been looked at being built a couple of times. I have not built her yet. She's also a very, very character in the story. Fischl.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the princessin of Earth.
Fischl is a character that absolutely should be built, and I really should build her, and I have not yet. And yes, another character that I should build that I have not yet is Zhang Ling. I don't know, I just, something stupid in my head saying, don't build this character, and I have not. I have her at C6 too, that's the worst thing. Yunjin, very fun character, have not built her, yes. Kaya, do 100% plan on building him at some point, want to get him to C6. I actually have artifacts on him. Well, no, I actually have 4 artifacts on him. Wow, what is he at? 55, 129. I probably need to switch some of those out, get some better stuff for him, but he does have 210 energy recharge, which is fire. Yeah, I have C3, so I do 100% plan on getting more cons from him at some point. But yeah. Goru! I finally got Goru to C6, and I do plan on getting him up in level just for that little extra damage when he does stuff, but as of right now, he is him. I don't know anything about her. I know she's cool. I'm assuming she's an assistant to the 5-star, so neat. Hazo. My brother has built Hazo, and a friend of mine named Chris has built Hazo. I have Skirmish, I don't need Hazo. Sucrose is really cool, she's really cute, and yep. Diona. Diona is honestly really good, but I just don't use her. Dory. Why would I play Dory when I have Kugi Shinobu, Raiden Shogun, and all these other Electro characters?
Oh, fine.
There's only one reason to play Dory, and it's because you have a R5 The Bell, and she can use it effectively, and it actually looks good on her, so yeah. Yo, another character that needs to be built at some point, but has not. Kirara. Honestly, I got Kirara, I was happy about it, and then never looked at her again. Not because I don't like her, it's just because I stopped kind of playing the game when she was around. So, whatever. Jinyan. A character I would love to play. I think she's really cool. I love her design, but she sucks so much, and it sucks that she sucks that much. C6, if you are a Xinian main, I would love for you to explain to me how to build it correctly. I would love for you to tell me some stuff, because I think she's a really cool character, and yeah. Amber, 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 Amber. One day, if I ever get a C6 Amber, I will build her. She's holding the end of the line, which is oddly efficient to what I'm doing right now. I will build my Amber one day. It will eventually happen where I get C6 of her, but as of right now, no. Raiden Shogun, I already showed y'all. Yep, alright, and then here's Baizu. So Baizu is a very interesting place for me because he takes these stupid dusts and like I want to spin the dust on other people, but I like need to level them up. Like, yeah, but why do you need to level them up? Well, you know, I only have a level 70. I only have Sacrifice Fragments level 70. I have him at 287 Elements of Mastery with 57 over 141. Still not the best, but he's a healer. HP wise is at 24,000, should be higher. I have him at C2. He is the only non-standard banner 5-star that I have any constellation for. So I feel obligated that I have to use him. He is a very fun character. I'm really happy to have him. I really did not expect to pull so many Baizus, but again, I am really happy, and I do plan on building him. But I did pull him, and I did, at the point that I had pulled him, I was already going through burnout, and yeah, I just kind of like got him, started working on him, and then just a lot of things happened, and I stopped playing. So yeah, Ito. Ito's gonna be the last character I go over. He does have an R5 Serpent Spine. I do not have the sword. I wish I did. Obviously, 4-piece Husk. I don't have any cons for him. He is triple crowned. I do love playing Ito. I refuse to put him on a teapot because I know I'll get that last bit of friendship at any point. But by far one of my favorite characters. He's just a joy to play. He's a joy when he's in the story. I know Genshin realizes that because he gets put into all the stories. So many. Great character though. And the last thing I'm going to show y'all guys is apparently me opening this. Oh, okay, yeah. Tame the power of Hydro. So as of right now, this is my favorite team. Again, Nilu is my favorite character, and then Kave. So it's really fun because you run up, you pick me with Dendro. You know, I can go to one of my test dummies. This guy always spawns right here, and he's just really fun. He's gonna die really quick. Go water, Dendro, scan, give him the Bloom of Death, and then I shouldn't have used Kali's abilities. That was my bad. Again, I have not played this game in forever, but that being said, I'm gonna head off for now. If anyone did watch this, it's great talking. Hope you're doing alright. Alright. Night, everybody.